I buried dreams I couldn't save, watched them fade like shallow graves. I counted years by what was gone, by every prayer that felt withdrawn. I thought some things were lost for good, that broken men misunderstood. But grace's ways I couldn't see, working quietly. God restored what I lost, not always how I planned. He didn't give me back the past, He gave me hope again. What I thought was over, crossed, was never out of His hands. God restored what I lost. I've learned restoration isn't fast. It doesn't look like moving back. It looks like peace where hurt once stood, and trusting God is good. I don't grieve the way I did, I don't live in what has been. What He rebuilt inside my soul was greater still. God restored what I lost when I laid it down to grieve. He didn't rush my healing heart, He taught my soul to breathe. I don't measure gain by cost, I measure grace by who He is. God restored what I lost. Job lost all, but still you stayed. Ruth lost home, but found your way. What seems empty to our eyes is fertile ground. If you're mourning what is gone, wondering how to carry on, let this truth give strength and trust. God restores, God restored what I lost, not in pieces, not in parts. He gave me more than I had then. He healed my heart. If my life still moves across with hope stronger than before, God restored what I lost. I don't cling to what was taken, I trust what You've awakened. From every loss I've crossed, You restored me. I thought I'd missed the moment, fell too far behind the line. Watched the doors I should have walked through close one by one in time. I blamed myself for every step, every pause, every delay. Thought faith had moved on without me, till grace proved me wrong. Faith didn't leave me behind when my pace was slow and unsure. I didn't keep up with the plan, but mercy waited at the door. I don't run to catch up now, I walk in truth I finally found. Faith didn't leave me behind. I learned God Let this truth reset your mind. Faith is still beside you. Faith didn't leave me behind. It stayed when I couldn't run. I don't chase the clock anymore. I trust what God has done. If my life still moves a line with hope and peace I couldn't find, faith didn't leave me behind. I don't race what's ahead of me. I walk in grace and clarity, right where I am, right on time. Faith walks with me. I was one breath away from breaking down, holding cracks no one could count. I smiled through days I barely stood, pretended I was doing good. Every night felt close to the end, like one more push would do me in. But something stronger held its ground when I was coming undone. Faith kept me from falling apart when my world was tearing at the seams. I didn't have the strength to stand, but belief still carried me. I bent, I shook, I almost broke, but mercy held me in the dark. Faith kept me from falling apart. I learned faith don't always fix, it stabilizes when nothing sticks. It doesn't rush to take the pain, it keeps you whole inside the strain. I didn't rise above the fight, I stayed alive through every night. What felt like barely holding on was faith holding me. Faith kept me from falling apart when the pressure pushed too hard. I didn't feel brave, I didn't cope, but hope still played its part. I don't measure strength by scars, I measure it by where I am. Faith kept me from falling apart. Falling apart don't mean you failed, it means the weight was real. Faith doesn't promise easy ground, it promises you won't fall alone. If you're barely standing now, wondering how you're still around, let this truth guard your heart. Faith is holding you. Faith kept me from falling apart, turned my breaking into trust. I don't fear those fragile parts, they taught me how to lean on love. If my life still beats and starts after everything I've been through, faith kept me from falling apart. I don't boast in being strong, I boast in holding on. Every crack, every scar, faith still held me together. The sky went dark without a sign, the wind hit hard, no warning light. I held on tight to what I knew, but everything was shaking loose. I prayed for calm, I prayed for sure, but waves kept crashing more and more. Still in the middle of the rain, something stayed. Faith survived the storm. don't come fast or clear, and fear feels near. I didn't see the morning yet, but I felt peace I can't forget. Like even in the wildest fight, I wasn't alone. Faith survived the storm when my strength was almost gone. I didn't win, I didn't run, I stayed right where I was. If the wind still tried to warn, and the rain keeps falling hard, faith survived the storm. Yeah, storms don't mean the promise failed, they prove the anchor held. If you're fighting through the night, hold on. Waves may rise and hope feels torn, but faith is stronger than the storm. It doesn't silence every sound, it keeps you standing. Faith survived the storm, and I'm still standing here today. I don't fear the clouds that form, I've seen how grace can stay. If my heart still holds its ground after everything I've been through, faith survived the storm. Yeah. Yeah. The rain may fall, the wind may roar, but faith is still here, stronger than before. I walked some miles I wouldn't choose, felt the weight of win and lose. I thought I'd crossed a silent line where heaven no longer heard my cry. I looked around for signs of grace in empty rooms and tired days, but every step I walked alone was never really mine. God never left my side, not in the dark, not in the fight. When my faith felt thin and small, He stayed through it all. I didn't see Him every time, but looking back I realized God never left my side. I've learned His presence isn't loud, it doesn't rise above the crowd. It walks with you through dust and pain and calls you by your name. I blame the quiet for the doubt, thought love had somehow counted out. But mercy doesn't leave the weak, it stays. God never left my side when I was lost, without a guide. I didn't feel His hand that night, but He was there in every mile. I don't question where He's been, I know who walked me through the end. God never left my side. Footprints don't always show when the road is deep and slow, but grace is closest when you're weak, even if you cannot see. If you're wondering where God hides in the lonely and the long, let this truth correct your sight. He's been there all along. God never left my side, from the first tear to the last. I don't fear the roads I crossed, they proved His love stood fast. If my life still walks a line with mercy strong and kind, God never left my side. I don't step, every time. God never left my side. I prayed and waited for a sound, for something clear, for holy ground. But heaven stayed so quiet then, I wondered if you'd left me there. I searched for signs in every way, counted nights, delayed my fate. But even when I couldn't hear, you were near. God was faithful in the silence, when no answers came my way, when the prayers I sent to heaven felt like echoes that would fade. I didn't see what you were doing, but I trust you were still near. God was faithful in the silence. I've learned you don't always speak loud. You work beneath the quiet ground. Roots grow deep where none can see. That's where you were working in me. I wanted proof, I wanted speed, but faith learned patience through the wait. And even in the stillness here, you were moving. God was faithful in the silence, when my heart grew tired and weak. I didn't hear a single word, but your presence still gave peace. I don't doubt those quiet days, they shaped my faith in hidden ways. God was faithful in the silence. Silence doesn't mean you're gone, it means you're working something strong. If heaven seems too still tonight, hold on. If you're waiting just like me, wondering what this silence means, let this truth replace the fear. God is near. God was faithful in the silence, from the first night to the end. I don't fear the quiet seasons, I've seen how grace still stands. If my faith still stands unbroken after nights I couldn't hear, it's because God was faithful in the silence. I don't rush the quiet now, I listen deeper than before. In every pause and every fear, God is here. Learn how to smile and dodge the truth, keep the lights low, change the rules. I I hid my scars behind my pride. Said I was fine, but that was a lie. I cleaned the outside best I could, but the inside still misunderstood. Every secret I denied was louder in the quiet. Grace covered what I couldn't hide. When the truth was too heavy inside, I didn't have the words to say, but mercy saw me anyway. What shame exposed, what fear denied. Grace covered what I couldn't hide. I thought love would turn away if it saw me in the light of day. But grace don't flinch, it don't retreat. It steps closer when you wait. I didn't confess it clean or right, just stood there in the open light. And everything I tried to hide was already known. Grace covered what I couldn't hide. Every fault, every broken side. I didn't earn a second name. Grace called me redeemed just the same. What guilt condemned, what fear implied. Grace covered what I couldn't hide. The cross already told the truth before I ever faced the proof. There's nothing left you need to hide. Grace has seen it all. If you're afraid to let it show the parts you think God couldn't know, let this truth turn on the light. Grace is bigger than your night. Grace covered what I couldn't hide. Turned my shame into a testimony. I don't fear being fully known. I've seen how mercy holds me close. If my life still stands justified, it's not because I fixed my side. Grace covered what I couldn't hide. I don't hide behind who I was. I stand uncovered, loved by grace. What I couldn't hide, I don't deny. Grace covered me. Thought I'd spend my last good try. Used up mercy, crossed the line. I counted failure like a debt. Every regret stacked on regret. I told myself, this is it. No more hope to lean on then. But grace don't read the clock like men. It starts again. Grace gave me another chance. Not because I earned the right, but because love don't give up when the story looks done. I stood guilty where I stand. Still mercy reached out its hand. Grace gave me another chance. I didn't come with reasons why, didn't plead my case that night. I just stood there wanting still, waiting on your will. I learned forgiveness isn't small. It don't remind you of your fall. It lifts you up and lets you breathe like you're free. Grace gave me another chance when I had nothing left to say. I didn't fix my yesterday. Grace rewrote it anyway. If my life still moves ahead, it's not because I made amends. Grace gave me another chance. Peter fell and still you called. David broke and still you wrote. Every life you turned around proves grace is greater. If you think it's over now, if you bow beneath the weight, let this truth speak where you stand. Grace gives chances. Grace gave me another chance, turn my ending into start. I don't live beneath my past, I live forgiven, changed at heart. If my road still leads ahead, after every wrong I had, grace gave me another chance. Past I know, it taught me how grace flows. Every breath, every advance is another chance. I still remember who I was, the nights I lost, the trust I broke. Those voices try to name my shame, like failure was my only name. I hear them sometimes late at night, when the past still wants to fight. But there's a louder voice that speaks over everything. Grace still calls me redeemed, not by what I've done or seen. I don't answer to my past, I answer to the cross that speaks. What guilt reminds me of my fall, grace reminds me who I am. Grace still calls me redeemed. I used to live under the weight of every wrong I couldn't change, but mercy doesn't rehearse the past, it writes your future free and fast. I didn't earn a second name, grace gave it just the same. Now when I hear those old regrets, I remember this: grace still calls me redeemed. When the old lies start to scream, I don't live beneath my scars, I live forgiven, set apart. When shame tries to say I'll be, grace already answered me. Grace still calls me redeemed. The cross already settled it before I ever questioned it. If Jesus paid the final cost, I'm not lost. If you feel defined by who you've been, let this truth step in. You're not what you did back then, you're redeemed. And grace still calls me redeemed. Through every doubt and memory, I don't fear the man I was, I see who grace has made of me. If my life still walks in peace, it's because of Calvary. Grace still calls me redeemed. I don't hide from yesterday, it doesn't get the final say. Grace has spoken over me, redeemed. I was dry ground, cracked in steel, no fire left, no stubborn will. I said the words but felt no flame, till mercy called me by my name. I tried to move on, borrowed bread, carried fear that tasted like death. Then grace came quiet, soft and whole, and breathed again. Jesus breathed life into my soul. Where hope had faded, He made me whole. I didn't rise by strength, I knew I rose because His promise moved. When I was empty, weak and low, Jesus breathed life into my soul. the Spirit moves unseen, like wind across the in-between. You don't command it, you receive. You open up and just believe. I felt the ache begin to leave when truth rewrote what I believe. What once was dust and broken stone began to live. Jesus breathed life into my soul, turned the silence into hope. I didn't earn a second start, it came by grace and filled my heart from the inside, deep and slow. Jesus breathed life into my soul. Dry bones rise when he speaks life. The grave don't stand against his voice. If you feel numb and worn tonight, breathe it in. Jesus breathed life into my soul, and I'm not who I was before. I don't fear the empty days, I felt resurrection stay. If my heart still burns and no, it's because of what he spoke. Jesus breathed life into my soul. I live by grace and breath and love. Every step, alive and whole, he breathed it in my soul. I wore my past like it was skin. Every wrong, every sin, I tried to outrun what I'd become, but shame stayed close, wouldn't let me run. I bowed my head, I couldn't speak, felt unworthy, small and weak. That's when mercy made a way and lifted what I couldn't say. Jesus carried my shame away, lifted the weight I couldn't face. I didn't earn a cleaner name, he gave me one by grace. What I hid, what fear displayed, was nailed upon that cross that day. Jesus carried my shame away. Thought my past would always speak louder than what grace could be, but mercy rewrote every line and left my guilt behind. I didn't change before his call, he loved me through it all. Away from the dark into the day. I don't live by who I was, I live redeemed, unashamed. Every scar that marked my days now tells a story grace has made. Jesus carried my shame away. Didn't ask me to explain, it answered every ounce of pain. If love could carry all that weight, it can carry you. Jesus carried my shame away, and I stand forgiven today. I don't bow to guilt or blame, I bow to mercy's name. If my life still walks in grace with a hope that will not fade, Jesus carried my shame away. I don't hide my face anymore, I've seen what mercy's for. Free, forgiven, unafraid, my shame is gone. My shame is gone. I was buried in the weight of shame, stone rolled heavy over my name. I tried to shout but fear stayed loud, felt like the dark had closed me down. I counted days like they were done, thought my story had finally run. But in the place I lost my breath, I heard life speak. Jesus walked me out of the grave when I couldn't move. He made a way. I didn't rise by my own strength, I followed mercy calling my name. From the dark into the day, from the silence into praise, Jesus walked me out of the grave. I've learned death don't get the last word, hope still stands on what he heard. When the stone says stay inside, love says come alive. I didn't know how life would start, with hands still shaking, broken heart. Resurrection isn't loud, it's personal. Jesus walked me out of the grave, turned my mourning into faith. I don't live where I once lay, I live forgiven, unashamed. Every chain that held me slave lost its power that day. Jesus walked me out of the grave. Lazarus heard him call his name, dead things rise when Jesus speaks. If you're buried under regret, listen close. Jesus walked me out of the grave, not someday, but right away. I don't fear the place I've been, it reminds me how he saved. If my life still stands in flame, with a hope that won't decay, Jesus walked me out of the grave. I don't look back where I once stayed, I walk in light, I walk in grace. Every breath a living praise. He walked me out, he walked me out.
Chased relief in borrowed ways, promised peace and wouldn't stay. I built my strength on shifting sand, till I had nothing left to stand. held my breath, I counted loss, measured life by what it cost. But in the quiet of my fear, your voice drew near. Lord, I place my hope in you, not in what my hands can do. When the ground beneath me moves, I trust the truth that you are true. Right on anchor in what I see, I anchor in what carries me. Lord, I place my hope in you. I've learned hope isn't wishful thought. It's trust and love that pay the cost. Standing still when doubts surround, and letting grace be solid ground. I don't commend the road ahead, I rest in what your promise said, and every other light falls too. I look to you, oh, Lord, I place my hope in you. When my courage feels brand new, I don't even know the wind, I just need you now and then. If the night refuses to move, I'll wake believing what is true. Lord, I place my hope in you. Hope held firm upon the cross, when all seemed gone and all was lost. If love stood strong in darkest view, I can place my hope in you. If you're tired of hoping wrong, let this truth help you hold on. There's a hope that won't undo. Place it in Him. Lord, I place my hope in you. To the breaking of the new, I don't live by fear or proof, I live by faith that's rooted deep. If my heart still dares to move toward a future I can't see, Lord, I place my hope in you. We don't chase what won't come true. I stand where hope is sure and true. Every breath, every view. marching, waiting for the ground to move. I built my walls with fear and worry, try to make it through. Every night I locked the doors, still felt the ache I couldn't cure, till I heard your whisper say, child, you're safe with me. Lord, I'm safe with you. When the world feels unsure, when I don't know what tomorrow brings, I rest in what is true. I don't need a perfect view, I just need your faithfulness. Lord, I'm safe with you. I learned safety isn't silence, it's knowing you are near. Even when the noise surrounds me and the future's unclear, I don't fear the dark like before. I've seen your light on every shore. What I couldn't guard alone, you've been holding. Lord, I'm safe with you. In the waiting, in the storm, I don't need to understand, I trust who you are. If the ground beneath me moves and my courage feels unsure, Lord, I'm safe with you. Those hands that still the raging sea still hold the parts of me. If you command the wind and tide, I know I'll be alright. If anyone feels unprotected, worn out, tired, and rejected, let this truth come breaking through. You are safe with Him, Lord, I'm safe with you. Not because my faith is strong, but because your love won't let me go. No matter what comes on, if my heart still finds its rest in the middle of the truth, Lord, I'm safe with you. I don't brace for every fall, I don't live afraid at all, held by love that won't remove. Lord, I'm safe with you. Lord, I'm safe with you. I chased more than I ever needed, carried weight that left me bleeding. I filled my hands with things that fade, still my heart felt underpaid. I learned the hard way late at night, full don't always mean alright. When everything I leaned on failed, your presence stayed. Lord, you are still enough. When the world tells me I'm not, when I've given all I have and the answers still don't come, I don't need more than your love, I don't need the counted scars, avoided the cross. But peace don't come from having more. It comes from knowing who you are. I don't need the next big thing, I need the truth you always bring. When all my wants have said enough, your grace still speaks. Lord, you are still enough, in the quiet, in the wait, when I don't feel satisfied and the road still feels the same. I don't build my hope on stuff, I build it on what never ends. Lord, you are still enough. If you never change a thing, if the prayer still hasn't moved, I will trust the simple truth that I have you. What more could my heart demand than the nail-scarred faithful hands holding me when life gets rough? You are enough. And Lord, you are still enough. Not just when you bless my plans, but when all I have is you, and that's more than I demand. If my soul still stands and trusts through the empty and the full, Lord, you are still enough. I don't chase what fades to dust, I rest in you, I trust through every season, high or rough. Lord, you are still